Okay, so I'm recording now. Excellent, great stuff. So what I'm planning to do today, we're gonna start off with a meme video. Actually, it should be fun. The Urianger meme. I'm looking forward to this. But what I wanted to do again today, sort of something similar to what I tried with the trials for Shadowbringers. I'm gonna try. We'll do a big long stream today, but I'm actually gonna split up some of the parts and some of the recordings, and we'll just sort of see how that goes. But we're starting off with the Red Mage quests. I'm leveling up my Red Mage for the caster role quests. To be honest, I felt like the low level Red Mage is not that interesting, but as it's getting higher level, I think it's going to improve. We're up to 64 right now. We need to do the quests up to 60 to get magnification. That's very important. Magnification or a big cooldown, which also just speeds up our rotation and stuff like that. So yeah, we definitely want to go and unlock that. So that's what we're going to start off today with. We started on stream dyeing our Ishgardian coat red. So we are like an Ishgardian red mage. Out of place in the desert. We look like we should be in, I don't know, Russia or something. But okay, let's check this out first. Before we dive into these red mage quests. Okay, this is, Damp sent me this. So this is, okay, that's Urianger. That's Tataru. No way. And that's, wait. Oh, I thought I misread you. I thought you said Ishtola. No, okay, that's Thancred. No way. Okay. Alice and Ishtola. And then who are these? Are the two hosts, is it? The more gamer-looking ones? So we got Urianger, Tataru, Thancred, Alice, Ishtola. Okay, let's hit play.
Mine milkshake bringeth all yon gentlefolk to mine yard, and lo, they reply, "'Tis better than thine. Verily, 'tis better than thine.
Okay.
I could apprentice thee, but I would levy a fee."
Okay. It's a pity that we couldn't, his camera sucks. But man, his voice is so good. Okay.
Mine milkshake bringeth all yon gentlefolk to mine yard, and lo, they reply, "'Tis better than thine.
Amazing.
Verily, 'tis better than thine. I could."
Oh, it's so good. That's so good. Yo, I must watch that panel, actually. I'd love to watch the whole panel. That seems really cool. Oh, sorry, Unaleska. I actually think I know her. Ah, I think she used to stream Heroes of the Storm when I was playing. And the guy at the bottom who runs KupoCon. Okay, cool. Very cool. Man, look at this guy's like red mage armor, so much cooler than me. Verily, so much cooler than me. Alright, let's do it. The Crimson Duelist.
Ah, I see from the glint in your eye that the soul crystal has surrendered its secrets. Welcome to the ranks of the Red Mages. The art we practice is born of noble origin. Its balanced, controlled energies were once used to stem the tide of destruction, reclaim a future for the dispossessed. I speak of the age some 1500 years past, when the clash of two sorcerous civilizations brought about the Sixth Umbral Calamity. Ere the great floods rose, people fled from their homes into the mountains of Girabania. Even mages of Mak and Amdapur were to be found amongst the refugees. These wizardly I'm trying to channel my Puss in Boots accent. It's difficult. I'm not very familiar with it, but that's what we're going for. These wizardly practitioners became targets of retribution for the part they played in upsetting the natural balance. So did they shed their robes of black and vestments of white. If people were to survive, or rebuild following the disaster, however, they would need the power of the arcane. This sort of general pan-European, Western European accent. We'll go with it. Thus were the principles of black and white Mage reinvented. Upon their combined foundation, an entirely new discipline was built, red magic. Ah, I have prattled on about history for long enough. Far better that you experience red magic firsthand. There remains the mystery of who sent kidnappers after those poor girls. I have a feeling attempts to unearth the culprit will provide the battle practice you require. Before we plunge into the fray, however, there are questions I would ask. Come with me to Eastern Thanalan, to the Church of Saint Adama. Excuse me as well. I do have I think I have a cold. my nose is very sniffly, so please bear with me. Okay, let's just fly there. It's fine. Big old chocobo butt. Ugh. Itchy nose. Itchy nose, runny nose.
I'll run and get some tissues in a minute, I think, actually. Oh, dear. But yeah, cool. This is cool. We actually haven't seen... We saw this. We started the Red Mage questline. We did the first quest, you know, the Unlock Red Mage quest, back in A Realm Reborn. We were able to unlock Red Mage at 50. So it's been months, I guess, since we did it. It's pretty crazy. Hey, Asanya. Good morning. So it has been a long time. A long time since we've done some Red Mage stuff on stream. I've been sort of slowly grinding it up as we got. I mean, I've only got 14 levels on it total since then. Very slowly, but getting there. Definitely getting there. We might actually unlock Heaven on High. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should check the market board for some glowing weapons. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I will try that.
Nubkeks, there you are. I would introduce you to Father Iliad. I believe the two of you are already acquainted.
Of course. He was a great guy.
The runners told me tale of a nefarious spellcasters and their attempts to kidnap 2 young girls. You wish to ask if this thaumaturgical cabal is known to me, yes? There are several such cults which come to mind. I must have some more details. You say each member shared some rather unusual traits. Aye, not one word spoken over the entire exchange. Not one shift in expression when I urged them to yield. Each of them also appeared branded with some manner of tattoo, a sigil pulsing with arcane energy. An evil practice. Such cursed sigils are known to destroy the will of the bearer, resulting in a biddable puppet which acts in much the manner you've described. There's no salvation for such wretched creatures. Then we must ask the fiends who pull their strings. Pray learn what you can of this cabal and its purpose, Father. Nubkeks, we have another task to attend to. Might I suggest some light stretching before you step outside? You'll soon understand why.
Okay, great. You've learned all Red Mage actions. Yes, I am aware of that. I have to say, Red Mage at 50, like I said, it's not too engaging at 50. We're obviously going to be synced down. But I definitely think it's getting more interesting as we get higher levels. You know, I really enjoy having both Flesche and Contra Sixte. Or Flesh, Contra Sixt. I don't know how you pronounce those. And then I'm really looking forward to getting Magnification. Because that's one downside of Red Mage. It takes a long time before you get into your melee combo with like the level 50 Shadowbringers Red Mage. It's like you pop your acceleration and you're just casting your spells for 10 years and then finally you're good to go. I think with Endwalker even more so. Endwalker you'll have 2 charges of acceleration. I think Magnification will actually just give you enough mana to do your melee combo. So you'll be able to just be flying in and out. Fleisch. It's Fleisch contra Sext. Okay, Fleisch and contra Sext. Or contra Sixt. Sorry. Fleisch and contra Sixt. Fleisch contra Sixt. Okay, cool. What language is it based off of? What language is that based off of? Is that Italian? It's French. Oh, sorry.
Fleisch. So they are French mages. Did you notice we are being followed, Nubkeks? The very cabal we are investigating seems to have taken an interest in us.
French terminology. Okay. Fencing terminology. Ah.
I sense an ambush in the offing. Do they seek to silence us, perhaps?
Actually, now I think about it, it is very, isn't it? It's very like French nobility. That sort of like dashing. It's like a very, a sort of exaggerated, very stylish French nobleman sort of getup with like the, you know, the cap. I don't even know what sort of cap that is. A chapeau. With like the feather, sort of the jacket, the boots, the rapier. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's try. This will be the perfect opportunity for you to test your newly acquired skills. First, a brief lesson.
I mean, well, en garde. Yeah, of course, en garde. Oui. I would have known it was French if like one of the tech was like baguette. Then I would have known.
Baguette. Red Mage's spells belong to 2 distinct schools, rooted as they are in the ancient disciplines of black and white magic. Intertwined, they form a solid core of red magic, and through the balanced casting of both disciplines, can a Red Mage build this foundation higher and higher.
Man, it's lovely armor, actually, isn't it?
When your strength has reached its peak, that is when you launch forward and unleash the energy thrumming within your baguette. Then you leap away, returning to the first step. It is a dance, my friend. Of course, dancers will arrive next expansion and steal this from us, but it's okay.
Hey, Lily.
Come out, wherever you are. We have no intention of running or hiding from you. I wear a sword, as you can see, but I am not partial to violence. There's no chance we might attempt a parley in lieu of bloodletting. How unsettling. Well, Gatkek, seems you will have your battle. Remember what I've taught you.
Oh, there's a few German terms like Zwirchow thrown in, because German fencing style is very influential. Okay, cool. And he just looks better than me. I'm guessing he's wearing like the level 70 red mage gear. But he looks better. Very sad. Oh, I was trying to target. He's already dead. Oh. I'm confused there. These guys are gonna be dead super fast. Is that it? No. But he's already into a melee combo? Disgusting. I'm only not even halfway, mate. Slow your roll, buddy. Unbelievable. Okay, will we get to a melee combo in this fight? This is the question. Will we get there? I don't know. Stuff's dying so fast, I'm not bothering with the AoE stuff. Is he in a second melee combo? The dog. He is as well. Get out. Get out of town, you jerk. Melee combo. Almost. We almost got there.
These puppets must have a leader lurking nearby. Let's take the battle to our ambushers, shall we? Before we resume the hunt, let us be sure of your technique. As a red mage, you're capable of casting 2 spells in rapid succession, using what is known as the dual cast effect. In turn, a short spell, you will find a lengthy incantation can now be used in an instant. To cast in an instant, take advantage of this technique to bombard your foes with arcane destruction.
Yes, congrats on the fishing pole to Sanya as well. Sanya got her super fancy one. Super fancy one. Oh, this is the leader? Okay. These things are nice looking. Yo, is he an Asian? A wayward orb of ether. Yo, is he an Asian? I think he is. Melee combo this jerk. Backflip out in style. Wait, is every cutscene? Are they planning to have every cutscene in Endwalker be spoken? Every cutscene? That would be amazing. That would be so good. If they were able to do that, it would be so good. Is that confirmed? That would actually make my day. That would make my day.
Follow the sphere.
They've a larger budget. Yeah, I assume so. I mean, just you saw the mocap stuff that they were using. Like that's a much bigger budget for sure. Void Call. That's a bit ominous. Hound of the Netherrealm accept this Feast of Souls. Uh-oh. And he died. Uh-oh. What's it gonna summon in? So it's a buck. This is cool. Oh, hello. But yeah, basically we're doing like Jolt is a super fast cast. Well, reasonably fast cast. So we use Jolt to get our instant cast. And then we combo that with a long cast, like for Thunder. And we just sort of alternate. Oh, I'm not supposed... Okay. Do not get hit by that. Roger, roger. I was like, do we want to stop it reaching him? Is that good? It was not good. It was not good. Oh, he's healing me. Thanks, dude. Because that's what red mages do. Duty complete. Okay, good.
Well done, kidnapping. You've exceeded my expectations. Which is a fortunate thing, for I did not anticipate the arrival of that fearsome hound. These mages were willing to forfeit their own lives to ensure we lost ours.
Do you see? Oh, by the way, we also have... I've set up a cross-world Linkshell now. Linkshell Linkshell McShell. So I'm going to use this to help form parties and stuff for raids and trials and dungeons and stuff in... yeah, for the end of Shadowbringers and for Endwalker. So, yeah, if you guys want to join in... Oh, Lily waves to you! There she is. I'll invite you after this cutscene. Actually, can I invite you now? No, I have to do this dialogue. Hello.
Do you see the brand on her left cheek? This is the cursed sigil, which stole her and stole her will and left her vulnerable to the most heinous of commands. Our ambushers were young men and women, every one, all transformed into mindless pawns by some hidden master, and this master shown no compunction against sacrificing pieces that outlived their usefulness. No, this cannot stand. Eat me, kidnapping. You have begun your education in red magic, but there's much more I would teach you. Come, let us return to the Lich Yard.
Nice armor. Yo, Lily, is this the this is the it's the Shadowbringers relic. That's Eureka armor, isn't it? Yeah, guys, you look like this is what end game white mage looks like. Yeah, that's sick. It's so good. I love this robe. This robe is so good. A little detailing on the chest, and then like the glow actually matches this weapon really well. Damn, girl. Yes, much well-deserved show off. Well-deserved. Let's invite you. Your reward is to join the Linkshell. Yeah. But yeah, damn, that looks super sick. That looks super sick. How's it look on? How's it look on me? I want to try. That looks so good. So what is this stuff called? The elemental circlets. Yeah. Damn. Elemental stuff. Oh, wait, what? Can it be equipped by your current race and or gender? Oh, you've got Viera pantlets on. Oh, that's what you've got on. Oh, so I can't copy you. Oh, no. It's not fair. Actually, it looks better on you than it does on me. Is the Viera's just a bit more like tall and elegant? I think works really well with this. I'm a bit short. It doesn't look as good on me. It looks freaking great on the Viera though. It really like just how tall you are really emphasizes like those vertical stripes, the glowing vertical bits in the robe. It's really cool. And I'm off. Cat Keck's gotta drown her sadness in being short in Red Mage Quest now.
Know you the history of these graves. He's like, Nana Catcake, don't listen to that white mage. She looks pretty in her dress, but no. Red mage. Red. Only wear red. Red is the best color. Oui. The church's Lich Yard is the final resting place for many victims of the Seventh Emerald Calamity. Red magic was conceived to stem such tides of destruction, in an age when the abuse of sorcery flooded the world with death. Its distinction from earlier disciplines is key. Whilst practitioners of black and white magic draw upon the ambient ether, a red mage weaves her spells using only the reserves of mana with which she was born. In the era in which red magic was created, to do otherwise was forbidden. To manifest more powerful effects, the first red mages adopted a method by which precise sword techniques would harness and amplify the energy of their spoken incantations, the mage's own physical form serving as an arcane accelerator, an ingenious way of preserving their self-imposed limitations.
That's really cool.
Understand that the blade we wield is not simply a weapon, it is the focus of all our efforts to lessen strife and suffering.
That's super cool. So by fighting with a sword, it like builds up the ether.
Every generation of Red Mage is part of an unending battle. We are soldiers who fight for those enduring violence and subjugation, the bulwark against the unkind vagaries of fate.
It's actually not super clear. I think the funny thing is actually that the gameplay actually doesn't match the lore, really, because he's saying that, you know, by fighting with the sword, we build up our mana, which lets us cast spells. Whereas the actual gameplay of Red Mage is cast spells to build up your mana so you can attack with your sword. They did it the other way around. Probably made for better gameplay, I thought, the way they have done it now. But GG Gamer, leveling Red Mage, your favorite job. Yeah, I am leveling Red Mage. I'm up to 64 on Red Mage, but we've got like all the quests to do. So I think we'll probably do... We obviously did the unlock quest for Red Mage back in Realm Reborn like ages ago, months ago. But today we're gonna picking it up from this level 50 quest. We're gonna take it all the way up to 60 and unlock magnification, and then we'll probably pause on the Red Mage questing, finish getting Red Mage to 70, and then do the 60 to 70 Red Mage quest in another sitting. 'Cause they tend to be separate story. If it's like Samurai, it's somewhat separate story-wise. But level 60 gives us magnification. It's locked behind the quest, which is quite important. So, yeah. The story seems pretty cool. Yeah, I'm interested in it for sure. The Samurai story I thought was excellent. I thoroughly enjoyed Samurai. So I've got high hopes for this one. Yeah. We will do some boss jet today as well. Yeah, we will. We're gonna do a whole lot of different stuff today. He went straight on. Whoops.
20 years ago, I joined the revolutionaries in Alamigo, learned red magic alongside like-minded companions. We formed the Crimson Duelists. Together, we rose up against the tyranny of the Mad King Theodoric. We were crushed. Of all the duelists, only I survived to watch our homeland languish under rule of imperial invaders. Until you arrived there, of course.
He also learned a French accent instead of his Sheffield one.
Even after leaving Alamigo, I never ceased fighting for its liberation. And when I learned of the calamity of the threat to all the lands of Eorzea, I allied myself with the valiant scholars of Charlayan. In the end, I was unable to protect my homeland or halt the approach of fiery disaster. Never once in all these years have I betrayed the oath the duelists swore to champion the weak with heart and steel. Such is the nature of the magic you will learn from this idealistic fool. If the world would master this art, however, my road shall become your road for the duration of your studies. I'll remain here at the church for the time being, and be a pest to the good Father Iliad until we uncover the origins of this cult. Your only chore shall be to reflect upon the lessons of the day and prepare for our next encounter.
Okay, cool. I mean, seeing he's from Alameda, he should technically sound like Rauban, but it doesn't quite fit. It just seems weird to see like this, you know, super like French royalty, sort of French noble at like the height of their wealth and luxury and decadence in terms of the visual look of him. Like this is a man who would have turned eyes, you know, turned eyes in France. straight out of Total War Napoleon. But yeah. Yes, so oh, by the way, for people tuning in today, so we do want to do some boss shit today. We also want to do the healer role quests as well in Shadowbringers today. Because my White Mage is almost 80, and we'll actually get White Mage to 80, get the level 80 White Mage armor. We could even do the level 80 Dragoon and White Mage quest too. Because we haven't done those yet, so we shall see. And yes, as you can see in the background behind my head, we have a cross-world Linkshell set up now for people that want to join for trials and raids and dungeons and stuff in the future. I think this would be a nice way to organize it across worlds and just make inviting easier and getting you guys into the groups a little bit quicker and stuff like that. So kind of nifty little thing. Rewarding struggle. Let's go.
How fares your training, my friend? I imagine you've grown quite accustomed to the shift between spellcraft and swordplay by now. I will continue to instruct you, but as I have said before, practical experience will serve you far better than any tiresome lecture. It's important you treat every battle as an opportunity to learn. Speaking of which, Father Iliud mentioned he had heard something he wished to discuss regarding our sigil-branded ambushers. Let's head inside, shall we?
The name of the Linkshell is Linkshell McShell. If you want invites, I can invite you and stuff like that. I've invited a few people, but yeah, so we could invite. Can I like promote people? Does promoting them to the leader make them the leader? But we could have like, I don't know if that would help, but makes them the leader. I can promote people. Let's test it out here. Hang on. So like, I don't know, like if Sanya could. Now a leader. And like Beru could do like Twintania. Cool. Saki can do Lich. Sure. Oh, you guys can fight over. That's what. I think Lily is here slightly more. I don't know. Put Lily as the leader for Phoenix, and we can have like one person for each server, basically for each world. Sorry to Rosa. I'm sorry, Rosa. The Power Rangers. Avengers assemble. More sparkles like, damn.
I'm ashamed it did not occur to me earlier. I recall an incident that may be connected to this dreadful cult.
That's right, I have the gold star. Yeah, woo.
A merchant's son was kidnapped in Ul'dah some moons ago. When the merchant came forth to pay the ransom, however...
So I think it's easy for it. Basically, by having a leader on each world, it's like easier for them to invite people and stuff, right? That's what you were saying, Sanya. Or maybe you're just vying for power. She's like, yes, the plot to seize power. The French Revolution theme here has got to you.
A merchant's son was kidnapped in Ul'dah some moons ago. When the merchant came forth to pay the ransom, however, both father and child were murdered. The perpetrators of this terrible act were never unmasked. The evidence at the scene suggests the two were slain by thaumaturgy. What's more, this merchant was a native of Alamigo. Is this not also true of the father of the girls you rescued? Aye, he is Alamigan born. A man by the name of Wilkian, so his wife told me. Could he have been the true target of the kidnappers? We must speak with Master Wilkian at once. There are too many similarities in these cases to ignore. I would not put it past this cult to make a direct attempt on his life. In anticipation of such action, I inquired after Master Wilkin's trading itinerary. It seems he's presently conducting business at the Mandeville Gold Saucer, delivering stock for game prizes or some such. Very resourceful of you, Father. Thank you. Nubkeks. The Gold Saucer awaits.
Excellent. Makes it easier to invite. Oh, am I the only one who was able to invite? I guess that does make sense. I didn't think of that. Cool. But now you guys can invite as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. You guys can invite now. Yeah. Makes a whole lot of sense. Ambrosia, can you join the thing? Of course. You see, this is where it's awkward. So what is the handiest way for me to do this? So look at this. So when I want to invite Ambrosia, I have to go through my friend list, I think. Because it's... When I right-click her name there, it doesn't work. So I have to do it through friend list. Okay. She's probably one of the unable to retrieve people. Give us a sec. There we go. Ambrosia. There we go. Oh, Air Force One. Oh, let's go. Easy, easy MGP, am I right? Easy MGP. This is part of the Red Mage quest, isn't it? I think it was. I'm pretty sure this was a big part of it.
It said to unmask the fiendish mind behind this conspiracy, we must do some airborne reconnaissance. Oui. Classic training. If you want to use a sword, first you must be able to pilot a fighter jet. Yeah. Oui, oui.
Get a room! Shoot the red things, it brings good luck. Oh, really? It does look... Yeah, I mean, we should shoot the red. Oh, we should have shot the red for Red Mage. We should have shot all the red things.
Red Mage only shoots the red.
What the hell is that thing? Oh, I forgot to do fashion report this week. Oops. Yeah, I missed fashion report. Well, I guess I could still do it, right? Is it still up today? I can do it now. Okay, yeah, we need to do fashion report. Cool. Perfect. No, you're perfect. Chat. You're perfect. Is it a difficult one this week? Wait, I waved at the wrong one. I was like, Sanya, you're way bigger than I remembered. It's like, Sanya, did you race change again? Whoopsies. Oh no. Oh. Ooh. I don't know. This one. Hey, not bad. Ah, you hate to see. Oh, you hate to see it. 40. Oh no, that's like the worst thing you could possibly get. Oh, painful. Done goofed. Nah. This way. Okay. Well, it could have gone better. Could have gone worse. You go as small as possible without being Lalafell. Fair, fair. Okay, so let me see. Fashion report guide. Ah, Lily, are you coming? You've got. Oh, you're gonna get the stuff. Oh, nice. Oh, there's Lily. Oh my. What are those pants? Ochred brown dye. Okay, I've got the guide here. 2 ochre brown dyes and a linen. Is that it? Oh, it's super easy. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So let's put this stuff on. So let's get fashionable, team. So we need any dyeable headpiece, the forager's hat, and we need to dye it ochre brown, which is in this one. Orchard brown. Sorry, orchard brown. Then we need any dyeable foot piece, which needs to be. Let's go with these very, very sexy. Yeah, very sexy here. Damelskin fringe boots. Oh. Oh, where'd you get that weapon, Lily? And those pants. Okay, I need to look at your weapon and your pants. It's a good chat-up line, but if you're looking for that in the club, I want to look at your weapon and your pants. And we need to... Oh, look at this. Now, this is fashionable. Now, Lily. I mean, I know that you think you look cool here with, like, your cool things and your cool sword, but look. You think that would win you the fashion report? No, that ain't fashion. This is fashion. Yep, there we go. This is what the people want to see. Uh-huh. Oops. Ah! Buttons are hard. What are those pants? What are those pants? Valentine Forgot-Me-Not heels. Okay, and then this obviously goes with these pants. Valentine stuff. Guess we're gonna have to wait for February to get these. Oh, that is so good. Like Jester sort of stuff. And then this is the 2B thing dyed. Yeah, I recognize that. And then you've got a little red flower in your hair. Oh, it's nice. Again, it just looks better. It's your hair is just better. You might have to... Yeah. Nubkeks needs like a longer hairstyle to really make this stuff work. That's good as it does for you. And then if we draw the weapon... Yo. What is this? Augmented Law's Order. A resistance weapon. Okay. Man, that's a good glow on that, though. That's cool. That's super cool. But man, speaking of super cool, I look super cool. Let's go win fashion report. We look damn good. We look snazzy. Oh, sorry, they're in Mog Station. They're Mog Station. Okay. Okay, we could buy them on the Mog Station. Present yourself for judging. Yep. So I look damn good. Let judging begin. Strike a pose. Let's do it. When they don't use them for events anymore. It was an event item 2 years ago. I see. God, look at us. Damn, we look good. Oh yes, look at that brown straw hat. With those... Look at those boots. Oh, we look good. $81? Hell yeah. Oh man, perfect. Damn, you guys, you know, I will this one time, seeing as this is too good not to be shared, I will allow you guys to copy my glamour. All parts come together as a harmonious whole. Considering adding an accent. Oh, something to punctuate the look, draw the eye. Ooh. Fashion master, that's right. Here's your prize for participating. Excellent. And smell for it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay. But yeah, this once I'll let you guys copy my look. Because it was a damn good look. Nothing like a good old orchard brown to really be fashionable. You guys hanging out? Nice. Hanging out in the gold falls. Damp, can you get an invite to the thing? But of course. But of course you can. Oh, sale for event items might be on during the event. Okay, so during the Valentine's event this coming year, they'll probably have a sale on the Mog Station on the old year stuff. Cool. It doesn't want to load in Damp quite yet. Give us a sec. Let's tab around a bit. It does not want to load up Damp. Someone on Phoenix invite. Okay, this is a good chance to test this out. Okay, listen. Social. Who's our Phoenix person? Phoenix. Lily, your task is to invite Damp to the Crossworld Linkshell. Use the power. Use the power.
My apologies, kidnappers. I neglected to ask if you are patron of these halls, but we're here now. Master Wilkin is still occupied with his trade. I am tempted to eavesdrop on his dealings to learn what manner of man we are saving. Let us play the part of happy gamblers and wander by his meeting in the Mandeville Lounge. Just look for the wonderfully hideous golden statue.
Oh, Lily. Oh, I see. Oh, Lily's not on Phoenix. Oh, yeah. Lily's on Zodiac, of course. I didn't think of that. The intricacies of how these things work, huh? Rosa's like, I'm on Phoenix, god damn it.
You should have given me the power.
We need to do Chocobo racing in the Gold Saucer. No, after Red Mage Quest, maybe.
There's our Master Wilkin.
Thank you again. We'll make the most of this gift, I promise you.
Back straight and head up now, lad, or folk will become suspicious. You've done naught wrong besides. The coin's fair gotten and freely given. The young man he was talking to is known to me, one of the lads belonging to the Alamigan Resistance, if I'm not mistaken. Well, this is clearly more than some simple business deal. Why waste time on suppositions when we can speak with the merchant himself, eh? Mistress Catkex and Master Zarun, glad am I for this chance to thank you in person for the kindness you showed my daughters. Father Iliad sent word to expect you. He also mentioned that the danger to my family's not yet past. You suspect I've been marked for assassination. Aye, have you any idea of the why? Say, retaliation for funneling funds to the Alamigan Resistance under the guise of standard business dealings? I thought as much. I recognize your client as one of the young freedom fighters I'd seen in Girabania. Oh, rest assured, your secrets are safe with us. I myself have spent the better part of my life aiding the Resistance. Your dealings do, however, seem to have drawn some rather unpleasant attention. Very well, you saved my children's lives, so I'll trust you with the truth.
Many on the statue. Many Alamecan refugees are employed here at the Gold Saucer, in no small part due to the wishes of the establishment's owner, Lord Godbert Manderville. Several of these employees have direct ties to the resistance, the young man you saw being one such conduit. As to why I meet them here, well, it's a matter of hiding the trees within the forest. Beautiful step.
There was another incident not so long ago where the son of an Alamecan-born merchant was kidnapped by a cadre of mages. When the father attempted to pay the ransom, the fiends slew both parent and child. I fear this scenario was one they hope to repeat with you.
Connection with the server was lost. Okay. Stream is still fine, I think. Uh-oh. 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 Wow, wow. Inviting damp to the cross-world Linkshell appears to have crashed the entirety of Zodiac server. Is this not gonna like log me out? And get probably takes like 20 seconds to log me out and then log me back in. Yeah, here we go. Hopefully. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Hang on. Maybe it's an issue on my end. Uh-oh. Is this an issue with my fiber? My chat disconnected as well. I think it's an issue on my end. Well, that's not good. Is there any issue with the stream for you guys? I think the stream is fine. But it must have been some blip. My streaming software disconnected from chat as well. Okay. I think we're good. It's not good. Let's click through this pretty quickly. So after it does this shot of the big gold statues where we were at. Oh, whoops, I went too far.
There we have our connection. They seek to eradicate resistance sympathizers. Ah, the assassins themselves favor magic, so they are unlikely to be native Guardians. The puppeteer could very well be a hired killer, mayhap a recruit from a subjugated province. We shall learn the truth in due time. For now, however, we must take steps to keep you alive. Lord Mandeville's a member of the Syndicate, and the Gold Saucer's his domain. Striking at me here would be difficult, to say the least. I do, however, have pressing business to attend to in Vesper Bay in the coming days. Vesper Bay, eh? Given its peculiar approach, I can think of a dozen places from which assassins could stage an ambush. Might you entrust your safety to Nubkeks and me? Together we will prove more than a match for any ambushers. It would also afford us greater insight into our foe. Stream's fine? Okay, good. Stream's fine. And I've reconnected now to the chat room. Good. Good. You certainly appear capable. Aye. Then it's settled. Let us travel ahead to Vesper Bay and scout out the area.
Yeah, weird little bit of lag, but we're good. We're good.
Very strange. Very, very strange.
Don't know what that was. Some blip. Hopefully it's not an issue. I did have some issues with my internet with my phone over the weekend. That was having issues connecting. I think it was possibly or probably... I wonder if our router is actually a bit weak. I wonder if the router might be struggling now. Because the router itself wasn't upgraded. It wasn't upgraded when we upgraded to fiber. So I wonder if that could end up being an issue. I have no idea. Anyway, let's keep going. Prey returns the Waking Sands. Does Wondrous Tales give a treasure map for completing it at 80? I believe so, yeah. I believe so. You always get one of the Platinum Piece, Poetics, or treasure map. Yeah, you choose it. Yeah. I've never actually done a treasure map. Is a treasure map like a duty? Is that worth doing? We should do a treasure map soon, actually. I've never done any.
Good, you're here. Master Wilkin has begun his overland trek from Ulder. Before he left, I asked a good merchant to discuss his travel arrangements, with less than his usual discretion. Assuming the assassins have eyes and ears on their target, we can assume they'll have moved to occupy the most favorable ambush sites. Now, if I were intent on murdering a lone traveler, I would choose one of two options. First, being the alleys here on Vesper Bay. The second being the long dark tunnel leading into town. I propose we split up and secure both areas. I will take the back streets, you can have the old mining shaft. Sweep the tunnel clean of ambushers, meet me back here when you're sure the route is safe.
Treasure maps are fun? Cool, okay. And in terms of the treasure map and how it works, is it like, let's say I have a treasure map. How many people can you bring with it? Stream was fine all the while. Okay, cool. So it was just some sort of weird temporary blip. Very strange. I mean, it just makes me think that, by the way, that you can bring 8 people. Yo. If you're organizing one anytime soon, if you want to throw me an invite so I can come and see it, that could be cool. Or can I invite anyone? So let's say that when I finish this Wondrous Tales, if I get a treasure map thing, would I be able to then invite like everyone from across World Linkshell? Be like, yo guys, come with me to this thing. If you guys want to come along. I could do that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so when I finish this Wondrous Tales, we'll get a treasure map, and then I'll invite people from the... Now, it's going to take a while, but sometime this week, we'll get the Linkshell in for our first treasure map. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll do it on stream. Be great fun. I like that idea. But yeah, so just in terms of that stream, it just makes me feel like, seeing as I got kicked out of the game and also my chat disconnected from my streaming software, like it's quite weird. But my internet didn't drop, the stream didn't drop. Maybe it's just coincidence, but seems I suspect there was some sort of blip on my end. How long does the map take? Boom. Oh, that was it. Okay. Bang. Contra Sixt is just really cool. It's got a really badass animation as well. I'll show it off more next time.
Defeated their ambush, did you? Well done. As you can see, they're the second group waiting in the wings. Your opponents were the same mute attackers as before, yes? I pity these cursed bones. We cannot let mercy stay our hands. They are little different from the Walking Dead. No art can restore them. I did, however, allow one to escape my blade. On purpose, of course. He seemed eager to disengage, so I obliged. He limped off towards the coast, but with the wound I gave him, he'll not have fled far. I will track this last assassin to his destination. Pray remain here, greet Master Wilkin. He should be arriving through your secured tunnel any moment now.
Oh yeah, that could be really cool TRM Shadow. Yeah, so if everyone gets like 1 or 2 maps each, yeah, then we could just blast through a whole bunch as a big group. That could be great. Oh god, my chat is DC'd again. I'm still connected to the game. There's definitely something weird going on today. My chat DC'd again from my stream software.
Ah, Mistress Nubkeks, here I am, and with nary a scratch upon my person. My deepest thanks. You've saved my family. For that, I can never truly repay you. I must at least try. Please share this gift with Masters Arun.
Okay, so we'll see now if I DC from game. Is it some related issue?
My supplier will be waiting, so I must take my leave of you. May Nold enrich you and bless your endeavors.
Oh god, yeah, chat is being really wonky for me today. Okay, hang on. So, literally a big chunk of chat just loaded in all at once. There's something funky happening. Okay. Maps are pretty quick. Can take anywhere from 2 to 20 minutes to do a map. Okay. We're gonna do treasure maps from the FC as well. Cool. Flesh should be more like core, so like the run in and stab. Yeah, so flesh is nothing like an actual flesh. Yeah, oh well. Okay, gonna do treasure maps FC. Carry one and okay. You can have one of each map on one in your bag, one in your chocobo, one on each retainer. So 3 at max. Okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, there'll probably be new maps with Endwalker. Yeah, we'll definitely form groups for that. That could be super cool. Oh, you can have one open as well. Okay. But yeah, for Endwalker, if there's new maps and stuff, we should definitely do those. Like, with the stream. That could be great. Great way for people to get extra maps in. And easily find a nice group of people. Could be great.
We've had a stroke of luck. As a man I followed leapt into the sea, was fished out by others in a rowboat, while others are making for a merchantman anchored out in the bay. Considering the absence of fear, I must assume the one who fled had been commanded to report the outcome of the ambush. If we can identify the ship, we will be one step closer to unmasking this vile puppeteer. Then we can, another token from the esteemed Master Wilkin.
Wilkin's gift.
How kind that he seeks to reward us. There's a note here as well, addressed to us both. Ahem. You have my eternal gratitude. Twice now has my life been saved by red mages, and twice by one in particular. Maybe you remember that day, 20 years ago, when the Crimson Duelist fought to save the life of a child. I remember you, Master Zoran, for your scarlet garb was forever etched into my memory. 'Tis a strange feeling to be recognized for a decades-old deed. Had he not known me, would he have been so ready to place his life in our hands, I wonder?
Wow, that's cool.
Aside from a few wrinkles, I suppose I've changed little in my appearance. I was clothed thus when we worked to evacuate our fellow Alamigans, even as the homeland we knew crumbled around us. In the end, it is lives that matter, not the place. Regardless of the circumstances, a red mage must strive to achieve the greatest good. So I've always believed. Our actions are our own reward. A little acknowledgement does wonders to sustain one's faith, eh?
That's really nice. That's cool. That's cool. A flesh is like a leaping lunge. Oh, it's the same root word as fletching on an arrow. Oh, interesting. Tracking the Cabal. Let's do it.
I've asked some friends of mine in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to keep an eye out for that ship. We should know if the assassins seek to enter any of the major ports. My La Nation contact. It's the run. And they are still there? Excellent. Thank you. It seems the assassin's merchantman has been spotted sailing into Aleport. Come, we've no time to lose.
Probably fastest to teleport, actually. Yeah. Oh, you can get daily maps? Oh, really? You get a map every day. Oh, is that from the person up near the vineyard place?
My apologies for dragging you halfway across the realm.
Oh, gathering. We need to do gathering as well. We need to do some gathering. I think I've had level 55 gathering gear clogging up my vault for forever. I think my botanist is at 54.
My apologies for dragging you halfway across the realm. I did promise you a journey. Now, as for the merchantman, I'm told it's anchored a short distance offshore. We need to know more about the connection between this ship and our foe. They may have simply paid for passage. It's something about that vessel. I say we wander off the port, see what gossip there's to be had.
It would be so hype. You guys were saying that they might have voice acting for every cutscene in Endwalker. How hype will it be if they have voice acting for like the main side content, so like the role quests and especially the trials and the raids? Imagine that. That'd be great.
Merchantman just sailed in. Don't know buggery about it. Not even the bleeding name. All I know is her crew's about as lively as a cabin full of corpses. It ain't natural. There's a rumour going round the Yellow Jackets have taken an interest in their dealings. I'd rather keep me distance any road. Aye, I'm finished answering your questions. Now off with you.
Don't expect that much. Hey, cool dog. Yeah. Return of Zorro. That's right. French Zorro, basically.
Nay, me lass. I'm not much to tell you about that ship. They say she's a trading vessel what brings goods from Radzahan, but her crew's a sullen lot. Asking a friendly question about what they was all and got me naught but blank stares and silence.
The raid series very likely will have voice acting. That would be great. That would add so much to it. I feel like the Alliance raid probably needs voice acting more, because the Alliance raid stories are typically weaker. That would help them a lot. But then again, the raid, like the actual raid story, or the trial stories being usually much stronger and more interesting, those would be really top quality content, like premium content, really, with voice acting in there. It'd be great. I'm looking for. We have to do Eden today as well. I'm not sure if we'll get to it today. We've got a lot to do today. We've got like these red mage quests, white mage role quests. Got some Bosja to do. Potentially some diadem stuff to do. We've got Eden to do. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Oh man, that ship's naught but trouble. You mark my words. I've mates what swear they've seen her pulling alongside Imperial vessels. Only the gods know what's hiding in that hold of hers. Could be weapons, could be prisoners. Just the bleeding sight of her makes me whiskers twitch. Don't know much about the raid, only that it's related to La Brea and heavily themed based on Dante's Inferno. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Are there any spoilers in that, like, for the last couple of patches here? Or, like, do you guys not know anything about La Brea either? I'd actually be okay with La Brea coming back. I felt like, especially when you consider, you know nothing about it. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I'd actually love if he came back. I feel like he really got done dirty. He got killed off so easily. And it's like, man, especially when you consider what we know about Elidibus, you know, it was like that there were only like two proper real Ascians left. And considering how powerful and crazy Emmett was, like how awesome Emmett was, the fact that La Brea was so shitty was a bit of a bummer. So I wouldn't actually mind if he had actually survived and comes back. That could be pretty cool.
Were you able to learn aught of interest? Strange crew, mystery cargo, ship's name unknown? Aye, I heard much the same. I'm beginning to think our assassins use the vessel as a floating base. With no permanent camp on land, it would certainly be easier to avoid the attention of local forces, not to mention curious adventurers. I also spoke with an acquaintance on the Yellow Jackets. He confirmed the ship's official status as a trader to and from Razatan, even if rumors of her dealings with Garlean agents in open water are rife. As long as the merchantman appears to trade within the law, however, officials are reluctant to force their way on board and cause an incident. They've yet to uncover enough evidence, it seems. Well, if a solid reason to investigate is lacking, mayhap we should help them find one, eh? Have ourselves a look in some of their crates on the docks. Just a little innocent curiosity is all.
Yeah, I know that Emmett explained why La Habrea was weak, but I feel like it's still a bit of a bummer, right? I feel like it's a bit of a bummer. I feel like that's more of like a little retcon just so it makes sense. But yeah. I wouldn't mind him coming back and having another go at it. That could be cool. A cerulean tank of Imperial design. You are under attack. Oh no. So let me show you, this is the animation for Contra Sixt. It's super cool, you like jump in the air, like a badass. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so the idea was that what Emmett was saying, yeah, what Lily was saying is what Emmett was saying, or sorry, and Cool Dog was saying as well, was that Emmett said that La Habrea, because he was always changing bodies and possessing people, like, you know, Thancred, because he was always doing that, he, like, basically made himself way weaker. It, like, used up a lot of his power, a lot of his energy. Yeah. Yeah, I just love the flip on the Contra Sixt. It's really cool.
How did your investigations fare? I found a veritable bounty of military supplies, cerulean tanks, imperial rations, imperial insignias, and everything. The authorities be most interested to hear of this, I'll wager. What's that you have there?
A bulky key.
Well, well. Dropped by one of the ship's crew members, you say? I just so happen to have found a most inconveniently locked box. I shall go relay our findings to the Yellow Jackets. I'm sure you'll think of some use for that key of yours.
How about this? A faint groan coming from inside the box? Nani? Hi. Thank you for ordering me off of www.waifu.com. Where am I? Was I sleeping? In a box? What an odd thing for me to do.
Does a girl have a name?
Arya. Yo, this is a Game of Thrones reference. Yes, that's it. That's my name. Or is it?
It's a lovely name.
Do you think so? Then I suppose it will do for now. What does a girl call you? Catkex. I'll try to remember that. Thank you for letting me out.
What happened here? Is aught amiss?
She's a pink mage.
This lass was inside the box. I might suspect a stowaway. It was more likely she was kidnapped. The people who took you may be lurking nearby. We should probably put some distance. Come now, you needn't fear me so. Catkex, please say something reassuring, would you?
He's as gentle as a kitten. He is. If you say so, Catkex, then I suppose it must be true.
Well, you seem to have made a new friend. Let's see about arranging some lodgings for now. We can discuss where to go from here.
But yeah, her being called Arya and the whole "does a girl have a name?" That's definitely 100% a reference. That's fun. Didn't expect that.
The poor girl was asleep within moments. This entire ordeal must have left her exhausted. As for the results of our efforts with the cargo, I suggest we continue this conversation outside. I presented our findings to the Yellow Jackets. The evidence was indeed sufficiently damning to spark a full-scale investigation. Regretfully, it appears the assassins caught wind of the coming storm. A squad of soldiers was dispatched to the docks, only to witness the merchantman sailing away with all hands on board. Not quite the outcome we'd hoped for. At the very least, they'll no longer find a warm welcome in Eosia's ports. The other issue we face now is what to do with young Arya. Her breath carries a faint aroma that may account for her memory loss. I suspect she was subjected to a certain incense which, when inhaled, can cloud a person's mind. The next step was likely to brand her with one of those vile sigils and effect the permanent destruction of her free will. It was fortunate you released her when you did. Arya remains muddled, but her condition shall improve with time. And once her memories have returned, we can learn exactly who she is and, just as importantly perhaps, the circumstances which led to her capture.
Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting quest so far. It's like, yeah, detective. It's like the noble detective. Yeah, the noble detective. I like it.
I've spoken with Arya. It seems her memory has yet to return. The incense used must have been potent indeed to create such a lasting fog. If she cannot recover naturally, we must rely on some familiar sight or event to jolt her senses back to normalcy. Might I ask you take her out somewhere to test my theory? She seems far more comfortable around you after all. At the very least, I would know from where she hails. I shall once more call upon my acquaintances in the Yellow Jackets. Surely she has family who are searching for her.
Oh, really? Red Mage is your second favorite story after Dark Knight. Really? Wow, that good. Catkex, thank you again for letting me out of that crate. I had such a lovely sleep. That awful tiredness has left me. I still can't seem to remember anything. Outside, well, yes, I suppose a fresh breeze might help to blow away the cobwebs. I think I'd like to see the view from the battlements. Will you join me up there, Catkex? I think my favorite, I actually probably think Samurai was probably my favorite stuff so far. Samurai was really fun, and it had some really fun quest battles in it as well. Rogue was also really good, and surprisingly so for something that's so old. Oh, look, this guy. Hello, I like your style, friend. Yes, this guy has a very similar style to me. That's hilarious. He's clearly on the same quest line. Yeah, Samurai and Rogue were both exceptionally good. Fun job battles. The job battles were more complex for Samurai, of course, because it was later on, and fun stories and stuff. Look, it's beautiful, isn't it? I've never seen anything, so... Is this truly the first time I'm seeing this view? I tried to remember, but my mind is a blank page. I can be sure of nothing. We'll make you new memories. Make new memories? Oh, I hadn't thought of it like that. It's almost a gift of sorts, isn't it? Being able to enjoy things afresh. I think I'll stay up here a while longer, just to be sure I'll remember it tomorrow. Oh, do you see that ship? How do they keep such massive things afloat? Fond of ships, are you? Why yes, I am. I think I might always have been. What an insightful question. I remember when I was a child, I would always beg my uncle to... Oh, I remember, I had an uncle. He was my only family. He tried to protect me, but... Forgive me. The exact events are still a jumble, but the memory was not a pleasant one. That day, it's all coming back in a rush. Do you think we might return to the inn? I need a moment or two. Yeah, I thought the samurai story was cohesive. It didn't feel uncohesive to me. Balloon going by.
The Yellow Jackets were able to dig up a report on Arya from their records. I hurried back to share the news. Seeing as our memory of the incident has returned, I'd rather hear the tale from the source, as it were.
From what I can recall, I'd always lived with my uncle. He was a kind gentleman who would often tell me stories of my parents. I was young when they died, too young to remember them, I think.
The report mentioned you are citizens of Linkshell or Minsa. Do you remember where you were when the attack came?
Yes, we are on the road to somewhere. The ambushers appeared as if from thin air. My uncle stepped forward to shield me. They killed him. What happened after that's a blur, but my memory of that moment is crystal clear.
Thank you, Arya. You needn't force yourself to remember the rest. For now, we must concern ourselves with your future. It would not be charitable to send you back to town alone, especially not with significant parts of your memory still missing. Yet we cannot ask you to accompany us either. Our journey leads us on a path to confront a very cabal whose malevolent embrace you have but recently escaped.
I would go with you, even so. Can you fight? You saved my life. Help me accept the loss of my past. If there's a chance my memories could return and lead you to these villains, I'd stay at your side.
How can I refuse such passion? It seems we've adopted a new companion, kidnapping.
Cool. Get this girl some armor.
The greatest challenge facing us now, however, is deciding on our next destination. The merchantman is fled. We know not whither it is bound.
Isles of Umbra. I remember. They were the only words I heard them speak before I blacked out. Isles of Umbra, the master calls. Bum, bum, bum.
These puppets do not, nay, cannot speak idly. Ready yourself, kidnapping. We cross to the Isles of Umbra and confront this master of theirs. You as well, Arya. We fight together.
Does she get like a weapon? Does she get armor and a weapon? I hope so. Come fight them in your nightdress. Could possibly go wrong. No, we got her a weapon. Oh, she's a mage. Oh, cool. Okay.
The Maelstrom soldiers tell of a steady stream of tight-lipped arrivals. It would seem the master gathers all the marionettes to his side, to the Isles. I armed Arya with what I had, but,
I can fight. Oh, poor Arya.
Fight? You can barely talk, lass. I thought her afraid of the mages who took her, but nay. 'Tis the thought of ghosts and ghouls which have her all a tremble.
Can you blame me? The very ground here feels haunted, as if angry spirits might burst forth at any moment.
Like that shadowy thing behind you?
Ah!
There's naught there, lass. Now, can we get a move on? Would you rather head back to Aleport?
I'm coming with you. Vermilion Vendetta. Let's do it. Got him. Oh, there's more. I was having fun. Melee combo fun. I actually have no idea how to play this properly, like super efficiently. When I get magnification, we might look up a bit of a better rotation for our opener and stuff like that, because I have no idea what the actual opener is. But because like Embolden basically gives you 10% more damage, but it keeps decaying down. I think magnification gives you more damage as well. Maybe not. Maybe that's an Endwalker thing. But yeah, so I'm actually not sure what our ideal combo is. But with magnification doubling our mana levels, it's gonna be... Oh, it's a trade at 76. Ah, cool. Okay, gotcha. Okay, this guy's doing a void call. Well, that's not so good. Hello. It's a Reaper. A few expansions early. Oh, shadow sprites are powering it up, okay. Like, I don't know, should I just use Embolden, like, now, or do I need to sync it up with stuff? I have no idea. Oh, did I not cast my thing? I think you might have interrupted me. Magnification's getting changed in Endwalker. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's quite a nice change, I think. But basically, from my understanding, in Endwalker, instead of basically needing 80 mana of each to do your melee combo, it's only going to take 50. But they're going to lower your overall mana generation, but then they're going to change Magnification to instantly give you 50 mana, which is really nice, actually. So basically, Magnification will instantly give you a full melee combo, which is pretty cool. The hand that controls these assassins cannot be far. Let's split up and search, shall we? Yeah, if you run into trouble. Look at that thing. What the heck is that? Yeah, so you can potentially chain a lot of combos together. Plus, you have 2 charges of Magnification. Oh, hello. Delectable. Be so strong for deep dungeons. You might be level limited though, no? Your mortal frame brims with vital energies, an irresistible feast. Actually, no, it probably will work. Sorry, I'm wrong, of course. Is he a blue mage? What the hell is he? Nubkeks, are you unarmed? Unharmed? Lambard? A pleasure to see you, Zarun. My, how the years have etched themselves upon your brow.
This smirking bastard is Lambard. We were allies once.
Ah yes, the valiant crimson duelists. Such fond memories. I relished their slaughter.
The duelists live on through me, traitor.
Not for long, my old friend. You shall soon share their fate. Nubkeks. Boom. Crude interruptions. This is not how I wish to savor your defeat. Oh my goodness, he can do all sorts of flips and things.
Lambard, gods damn you.
That's true. I don't actually have any of the finishers yet. Yeah. I think you start getting finishers at like level 68 or 70. That's when I start getting finishers. That will speed up the combos as well. You knew that, man?
Yes, yes. We'll speak of it later. First, I would know where you learned to cast spells like that.
I don't remember anyone teaching me. It just sort of happened.
Just sort of happened? I expected you to club things with that old scepter, not fling balls of fire. Incredible.
Yeah, we should do that next. We should do Heaven on High. Good call.
So, Arya, does this mean you've overcome your fear of something?
What the... Ah! Yeah, let's do some Heaven on High. I've never done any Heaven on High. Let's do it.
Well, my friends, shall we return to airport? Not that now that we've unmasked the Cabal's master, I can tell you this much. He's not a man we wish to confront unprepared.
Once we finish the level 60 quest here. Let's do it. Heaven on High time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay.
As was apparent through our unpleasant exchange, I have a history with this master of the assassins. His name is Lambard. 20 years ago, he and I were part of a group who founded the Crimson Duelists. We studied the faded teachings passed through generations of Girabanians, revived the art of red magic as a weapon against tyranny. But one day, Lambard simply snapped. He murdered my unsuspecting comrades and vanished into the shadows. I returned from scouting alone to discover the aftermath of a massacre. It was later I learned his treachery had been paid for with Imperial coin. Never could I find what became of the man himself. After 20 years of fruitless searching, I thought him dead. This has now become a matter of vengeance. I mean to pursue Lambard, exact a price for his betrayal. I will not ask you to join me in this vendetta. Were it not, nubkeks, your grasp of red magic will allow you to grow without the need for a teacher. As for you, Arya, I will arrange a suitable sanctuary. I'll not turn you out to fend for yourself. I shall treasure the time we spent together, my friends. May our paths cross again.
And he's off. Should we let him go? Just go off alone like that? I don't know about you, but I feel my part of this is not over. I agree. Also, I'm thinking let's switch up our minion as well. This is the crucial stuff we need to do. I need to rearrange my favorites as well. Oh, you've got a 9S automaton. Nice. Oh, smaller stubby. That's fun. I'm thinking we'll get... Where's Alpha? I want Alpha again. Alpha's my best boy. I do also like the Otter. He's also pretty good. But Alpha's the best, let's be honest. There he is. There he is. That's actually a good point. Yeah, actually. You know what? You are totally right. Yeah. The ideal way to level Red Mage actually is going to be Heaven on High up to 71. And then Bosja. Yeah. And that will let us practice the max level combos. So basically... yeah, Yeah, okay. So impact is the same. They get a lot of just visual upgrades that don't actually change anything. Yeah, okay. So it's 68 you get for flare. So after we do our full melee combo, basically, yeah, for thunder becomes for flare, which gives just a big chunk of mana. So it really speeds you up. Cool. And then at 70, yeah, for arrow becomes for holy. Great, which again gives you a chunk of mana. So basically, whenever you finish your melee combo, it will get you back towards your next melee combo a lot faster. Cool. And then at 80, you get Scorch, which is like an upgrade of Jolt, which again helps you get there a bit faster as well. Nice. What do you use Reprise for? Is Reprise just for like dumping some excess mana? Like, it's just like 300 damage for 5. It's a lot of damage for the mana, but and then obviously Moulinet is our AoE. Reprise is for balancing mana. Okay. Ah. Balance gauge cost. How does it balance mana exactly? And it always costs balance gauge. Never mind. Yeah, it costs 5 of each. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, enhanced Contra Sixth. Oh, this is the cast timer. Or the recast timer. Nice, nice. That's gonna be nice. Yeah, more Contra Sixth. Magnification. Cool. It's not for balancing, it's for high movement mechanics. Ah.
Yes, kidnapping? Was there something else?
I will go with you.
This is not your battle, my friend. I will deal with Lambard alone, or die in the attempt. You... I can see I'm wasting my breath. You have that determined look that so impressed me the first time we met. Very well, we stand together then. You are more comrade to me now than student kidnapping, and I welcome your sword at my side.
I'm coming too. I want to help save others from this monster just as you saved me. I want you to teach me red magic. As things stand, I'm just a burden to you. If I'm to do more than be carried along in your wake, I need my own way to make a difference. Oh, that'd be super fun. She becomes a red mage over the quest line. That'd be great.
You certainly do have an aptitude for the arcane. Lambard appears to have targeted such youths for recruitment into his puppet cabal. But kidnapping rescued you from that mindless fate. Now you adorn the red to fight in our crusade.
It's a small step from pink mage to red mage.
There's a sense of rightness to it, isn't there? Stand with us then, Arya. Join the ranks of the Red Mages.
Oh, she's gonna just change right away. Oh, yep, she is. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Thanks for that shot to start us off. Thanks, game. It's a pity she lost the little flower thing. That was cool. Kidnapping, a run.
You look splendid. It's more than clothes which make the woman. Help me train her as I trained you, kidnapping.
I'll pay close attention, I promise.
Oh, and Arya, there'll be no more hiding behind kidnapping. Is that clear?
I'll try to be brave. Okay, Vermilion Vendetta. Boom! That was only the level 56 quest, my goodness. Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, I get you. So, yeah, that could make sense. So, seeing as it might just line up in such a way that because magnification doubles your mana, you might end up with like slightly too much mana. Just with your natural combos. So you could dump like a little bit with Reprise. Or then alternatively, it's also very good to keep doing damage and keep taking turns, even when there's really high movement and you can't stand still and cast. Okay, you have to obviously be in melee for that. That's okay, because I think that I think magnification resets like your charge in and stuff like that as well. Pretty cool. Yeah, and then you've got engagement, which is like it's an OGCD damage thing for the same recast as displacement, but it doesn't have the jump back. Okay. Oh, enhanced reprise is range. Oh, is it? Okay. So it is 25 yards. Okay. Okay, that's how it works. I gotcha, chat. I gotcha. All right. So you don't have to be in melee. All right. Fine. Fine, I won't be in melee. I'm training day and night, make sure I don't slow you down. I know Zarun thinks I'm afraid of him, but I'm honestly not. I know now what a kind and honorable man he is. It's just that at our first meeting, he seemed so intense and intimidating. He is intimidating. Kind of. Nah, he's gentle as a kitten. Look at us, the 3 different red mages in our 3 different armor. It's like complete beginner, middle tier, top tier. But yeah, red mage is sick though. Yeah, I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to get the vibes. We got Vercure now as well, which is awesome. And I also have Verraise, so obviously I can't Verraise right here. Oh yeah, and you can swift cast Vercures. So you probably don't want to waste it on a Vercure. That's cool though. Nice. Oh. Oh, yo, you can insta-cast Verraise. Oh, you can dual cast a Verraise. Yo, that's really good. Well, that's the most botty bot I've ever seen. Account created October 4th, 2019. Okay. So, yo, can you, like, swift cast a Verraise and then dual cast another Verraise and get 2 raises in a row? Just bam bam. Raises for days. Raises for daises. That's pretty cool, too. Of course. Haha. Nice. Nice. Swift cast doesn't proc dual cast, really? Oh, it won't. Oh, okay. So we'd have to do like I don't know, like jolt for raise and then swift cast for raise. Okay. Swift cast won't proc dual cast. Okay. You have to do a casted action to get a dual cast. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Yeah, it's cool. And the only funky thing about it is, like, you actually don't have that many buttons, really. The buttons are kind of limited in the sense, and what button gets replaced with your new finishers, right? Or is there a new button? Is there one new button in Endwalker? Because it's like, Verflare, Verholy, and Scorch is just upgrading our basic combo things. And then I think there's another one, Impact change in Shadowbringers. It used to alternate with Jolt 2. Oh, so you'd bounce between Jolt 2 and Impact, but now it's just... This is AoE and this is single target. Okay. Yeah, no, it's funky. It's cool. Oh, you do Jolt 2 for Thunder, Impact for Arrow. Oh, I see. That might have been a bit more... I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I probably prefer it being you've got the AoE section and the single target section. But yeah, so there's like an additional finisher, right? After you do your Scorch thing. What gets replaced by that? The thing, like the big flower line attack. I don't know what it's called. One new button in Endwalker. Scorch will get its own finisher. Okay, which is a separate button. That's actually gonna be pretty cool. Like, yeah, I think the big deal for me is that when we go in with 2 charges of acceleration and stuff like that, that you're gonna have so many melee combos and your finisher combos, you're gonna have a ton of combos at the start, and then every sort of reopener, as it were. It's actually gonna be pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, you think it might just be the same button, so you just press Jolt twice? I wouldn't be surprised. But I guess that the concept is more that it's like yeah, you'll be like straight into pretty much a melee combo, and then pretty much straight into another melee like you'll just be, yeah, just combo, like boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be cool. Guys, I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna get some fresh coffee, and then we will finish off this Red Mage up to level 60 quest, and then we will see where we go from there. So I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Wait, the music stopped and you thought the stream had died? Whoops. I think we're good. I think we're still good. Okay. Cool. Let us continue. That's actually a good point, GG Gamer, as well. I do agree. I think Red Mage would probably work really well on the controller. It probably works really well on controller, because it doesn't have that many buttons, and there's a real rhythm to playing it. Let's go. On Lambert's Trail. So 2 big quests left for the end of the storyline. Let's do it.
Lambert and his puppets are acting under Imperial orders, that much is certain. Ever since we thwarted the attempts on Master Wilkin, however, it would seem they've abandoned him as a target. The merchant's life is not worth all the assassins we cost them, I'd wager. But it will only be a matter of time before the Cabal is given new prey to hunt. I've called in a favor with a friend to investigate possible targets. He's agreed to meet us at Hawker's Round in Limsa.
Okay. Okay. This way. There's everyone in Limsa. My goodness. The place is swarmed, as always.
Rio! This fine gentleman here is Rio, former member of the Company of Heroes. He's been helping us with our investigation since before we left for airport. Ah, 2 of you have met, I take it.
Doesn't ring it. Yeah, of course. It's good to see you, Rio. How can we forget Rio?
Good to see you too, lass. Mr. Redbreeches here didn't mention you was on the road together. Anyhow, let's get straight to business. Did some digging into that floating fortress of your Cabal. Merchantman dabbles in a bit of trading to keep up the charade. I started paying attention to where the goods ended up. And I think you'll find Lambard gets his orders from the Imperial base in northern Thanalan. Castra Meridianum. That's your best bet, I reckon. You are a treasure, Riol. I'll pass any new information we manage to uncover. For now, though, consider that favor repaid in full. Catgex, Arya, to the drowning wench.
That's the inn here, isn't it? I believe that's the inn. Yeah, it is.
Right, we have our destination. Let's discuss the objective. We need to storm Castra Meridianum, locate documentation on Lambert's next target. Ha! Poor choice of words, perhaps. To clarify, one of us will provide a diversion, while the other 2 slip inside and rifle through desks until we find what we're looking for. Better? Catgex, you will be our decoy. Draw away as many of their sentries as you can. Buy us the time we need. Arya, we will run you through some base practice exercises. I see you've been honing your skills on various beasts. This will be your first battle against thinking opponents, yes? Very well. Make your preparations, my friends. We meet at Raban's Push.
Good luck, Arya. You got this. You got this. Can I solo this thing? Probably. This is some sort of mark, right? Is there any point in soloing this? Do I get anything out of it? Oh, What I get out of it is he might try to interrupt our cutscene, the jerk. Nah, I think we're good.
Right, just as we planned. Nubkeks, do your best to become the center of Imperial attention.
Oh, go towards an achievement.
Arya, you're with me. Once inside, we'll split up to hasten our search, so steel yourselves for run-in with patrols.
I hope I'm ready for this.
Just keep your head, you'll be fine. You've not quite reached Nubkeks' level of skill, but your offensive magics are, to be quite honest, terrifyingly powerful.
Oh, if it's not a mark for the day or week, it doesn't give anything. Oh.
Your restorative arts, on the other hand, well, let me just say the scales swing both ways. Now I think on it, Alize lacked balance in much the same manner. Must be something in the blood. Rarely have I met such an extreme case as you. Not to worry. We will work on your weaker aspects until you find an equilibrium. Such is the key to excelling in red magic.
That's a fun little reference to Alize.
Now, let us set to work. Head around to the front of the base and make a nuisance of yourself, Nubkeks. With the growth you've shown, I'm certain you can handle whatever those Imperials throw at you.
We'll be sneaking in from the backside while you hold their attention. Please try not to fight all of them at once. I actually think if it weren't for the fact that Alize was a red mage already, I actually think that red mage would be really fun for MSQ. Like, just, I feel like it's got that cool factor that would fit into MSQ stuff really well. I know, I'm a bit of a sucker for, you know, swords and stuff. I like swords. Swords are cool. But I kind of like the idea of playing something that isn't represented by the Scions, like that's not in the Scions. It's kind of fun instead of being like the same job as one of the Scions. Like, I'd love to be white mage, but I also feel like doing MSQ as a healer is a little bit of a waste, you know? Yeah, because it's so quick to get dungeon groups. Like, it's so easy to level healer. Yeah, because fast queues, exactly. Because of the fast queues. And like, that's the thing. I feel like, you know, just leveling a healer as like your second, not in the MSQ, I think works pretty well. Like, because, like, at least for dungeon spamming, because you get really fast queues, and actually doing the dungeons, you get to use your whole healer toolkit, which is actually really fun. Whereas I feel like if you're doing MSQ, you're probably just spamming glare, and there's not much stuff to heal. Like, the MSQ is not really designed for you to have to heal much, right? So that's why I say that it kind of works a bit better that way. Whereas, like, as a DPS, you've got really super long queues. It's quite a hassle to level up a DPS. That's outside of, you know, obviously boss gen stuff helps with that a ton, right? So yeah, that's sort of my vibe on it. That's true. If you're playing with your husband, then yeah, that makes it completely different. Like, you can join up and do stuff together as well. That's very, very true.
You don't do things by halves, do you, my friend? I could hear the commotion from the other side of the wall. Our foe was so focused in the battle, I dare say we could have walked out with an entire shelf of records. As things stand, however, we contented ourselves with the knowledge of Lambard's forthcoming operations. There's much to discuss. I suggest we withdraw to the cerulean plant that we might converse in relative safety.
Like, that's sort of my plan with Reaper and Sage. For leveling up Reaper and Sage for the first couple of days of Endwalker, hopefully. I think we'll do like Reaper through Bozja, and then we might do our roulettes with Sage, and do maybe a bit of dungeon spamming with Sage, that sort of thing.
Ah, it would seem experience has taken its toll on poor Arya. Are you able to walk, my dear?
Poor Arya. No, he's just down there. Derp. Should update the title of the stream actually. Let me see. There we go. Update the title. I didn't realize we'd be doing so much Red Mage stuff. This quest ended up being longer than I thought. Pour my coffee as well. I see the colors return to your cheeks, Arya. Do you feel any better? Much better, thank you. I may have been pushing too hard to perfect my white magics. From what I witnessed, I'd say you have much work yet ahead of you. Geez, shots fired. Keep at it. We'll be motivational. Positive cat. I will. Be nice to the waifu. Let's return to the subject at hand, shall we? We uncovered documents detailing the Empire's deployment of the Cabal. It is much as we surmised. The Cabal's assassins spirit away youths with arcane aptitude, much like our Arya here, and deliver them to Lambard for branding. Once the cursed sigil has destroyed their wills, he fills their empty minds with lethal thaumaturgy and conditions them to follow his every command. It seems, however, the formation of the Cabal itself was a relatively recent development. Lambard received Imperial orders to organize his puppets into an expendable force, a fearless, unswervingly loyal cult of assassins that could strike against resistance supporters in lands beyond the Empire's reach. This plan, as well as Lambard's involvement, was proposed by the Crown Prince himself. As a champion who brought Xenos to justice, I am sure you are familiar with the man's reputation for cold brutality. Aside from his mastery of red magic, Lambard is well versed in ancient spells and rituals. Doubtless this knowledge, coupled with his singular lack of moral character, did much to curry the favor of a monster such as Xenos. Now we come to the Cabal's next assignment. I could scarce believe my own eyes even as I read the details of the operation. Lambard's next target is the Garland Ironworks. Aye, the company of engineers founded by the great Sid Garland. As a sanctuary for Imperial defectors, the Ironworks has long drawn the ire of the Empire. If that wasn't reason enough, the company has also begun sharing the engineering secrets with the Alamigan Resistance. To my knowledge, this will be the highest profile enemy the Cabal has ever been deployed against. But the operation will not target Sid himself. They have a far more effective method in mind. The plan is to assassinate Garland's senior staff, and the name at the top of their list was Jesse, his deputy president. Sid's ideas cannot be brought to fruition without a talented team of engineers. The organization itself will grind to a halt without Jesse's expertise. Her loss would be a dark day for Eorzea indeed. I've communicated the details of the planned assassination to the Ironworks. Unlike Master Wilkins' case, however, Lambard has been ordered to succeed at any cost. He will keep sending his killers until the deed is done, or we put a stop to the Cabal for good. That means bringing down Lambard himself. Nubkeks, Arya, I will need your aid. Sharpen your swords, ready your spells, for we are going to war. Let's do it. That was actually a pretty short quest, okay. With a level 61. There it is, magnification. There it is. Let's do it. Lambard will be preparing to move on the Garland Ironworks. According to plans we viewed, they know that Jesse's scheduled to accompany a delivery to the Alamigan Resistance. The ambush itself will be sprung in the outskirts of Revenant's Toll as she makes her way to a waiting airship. It should be a simple matter for us to lie in wait to Mordona, take the ambushers and Lambard by surprise. Our success will, of course, hinge upon Jesse's cooperation,
I've arranged to meet her to hammer out the final details. Pray travel ahead to Revenant's Stall. We'll find you at the terrace above Rowena's House of Splendors.
Alright, let's do it. Let us do it. I'm sorry, were you looking for me? I just felt more comfortable waiting in the corner. Aw. Oh, Zaran and Jesse are here. Right, I've heard all about the big plan to murder me. I'm surprised no one's tried it before, considering how the company starts to fall apart the very instant I leave the room. Any road, I understand you and Miss McMeow are in charge of keeping me alive while I make my merry way to the airship. Is that correct?
Lambard's been instructed to bring his entire cabal to bear on this operation. As long as they've no hint that we're onto their plan, then we stand a chance of wiping out the lot of them. I only wish we could manage it without exposing you to danger.
Maybe we could, if I pretended to be Jesse.
Oh, smart. Dress you up as a deputy president. That actually is a rather clever idea.
Jessie's so scary, man. She's so scary. Let's get the girl in a costume then. Not afraid to act as bait, but when push comes to shove, I'll only be in your way. We'll need to do something about that hair. Arya's getting a makeover. Nice. There we go. From a distance, no one will be able to tell the difference. It's just, up close you're a bit short. Can we stretch you out by a fulm or so? Stretch me out? I'm only pulling your leg, lass. I appreciate what you're doing for me. If you're ever in need of a favor, I'll be happy to pay you back in kind.
The Ironworks airship will soon arrive at the cliffside outside town. Arya will make for the vessel whilst pretending to be Jesse, and you, Nubkeks, will act as her bodyguard. We still have a little time until the airship is scheduled to depart. Make whatever preparations you need, then meet me by the Aetherite.
Yeah, if they know that Jesse's a redhead, we could be in trouble.
Wait, that's not Jessie. She's got red hair.
The time has come. The Ironworks airship makes ready to depart. Our battle with the traitorous Lambard fast approaches. There is, however, one thing I've never been able to reconcile. Why did Lambard sell his soul to the Empire? He was the duelist's most brilliant scholar, not the kind of man who would betray his homeland for vulgar coin. I was baffled when I heard the Empire had bought his loyalty. But no matter his reasons, the crime he committed was unforgivable. We shall bring him to justice. Let us see the deed done, my friends, to the southeast gate.
Let's do it.
This is it. Arya, take the path north towards Silverchair and keep up the pretense as best you can. The airship is waiting near the keep of the lake. We can be sure the assassins will make their move before you arrive. Nubkeks will be up to you to protect Jesse on the road. Rather than let them flank us, I will intercept a large group meant to fall upon you from the south. You continue to surprise me with the potency of your offensive magics, Arya. With the progress you've shown, I have little doubt you could hold your own against one or two of these mindless assassins. I must ask you do not engage in combat unless absolutely necessary. The goal is to lure Lambard himself into the fray. Our charade must be convincing. Kidnapping should be more than a match for his puppet underlings.
I've no doubt of that. Right then, off I go. Yeah, Jesse with blonde hair and a sword.
Suspicious.
Yeah, these fights are super easy because it doesn't sink me down. That was some battle. Are you ready to continue on? I'll go ahead as before. How are queue times for Heaven on High? Is Heaven on High really popular, or? Boom. 4 people content, easy to get in. Okay, you make it look so easy. Hello? Yes, kidnapping has defeated every ambush so far.
Very good. I've just finished mopping up the flanking group. We'll take up the position near the airship.
Yeah, I think what we might I'm not sure. What do we feel like? So basically after we finish these Red Mage level 60 quests, we could maybe just go straight and do some Heaven on High, or we could go do the White Mage role quests. They're the sort of the 2 big options I'd like to do.
We continue with the charade for now. Make to board the airship as planned. Kidnapping and I will conceal ourselves nearby until Lambard makes his move.
Role quests. Okay.
He should have few of his puppets left. We'll be forced to take action directly. That's when we strike together.
Did you hear all that, kidnapping? Let's keep moving then. Alright, let's keep moving. This battle is a tough one, gamer. This battle, okay. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully. All right. Staying in Scarlet. Oh, I might have a couple of levels on you though. I'm gonna be synced to 62, so that might make it a bit easier for me if you did it at 60. What if we hear an impostor? 'Twould seem my fallen victim to a child's ploy.
Your cabal is in ruins, Lambert. This time you'll face the consequences of your crimes. First, I must know, why did you turn coat for the Empire after all we had achieved together?
Still the same simples run, the same tiresome idealism.
Your point?
How many lives did we save, you and I? And what did that truly accomplish? The ancient art of red magic is capable of so much more. A red mage restricts the source of his mana, but accelerates the effect of his spells via the medium of his own physical form. And what would befall such a mage who then attempted the same techniques whilst channeling the vast ethereal energies of nature?
A fool's endeavor. The wielder would be consumed.
Just so, and there we see the true potential of the art. Imagine the incredible powers we could unleash were we not caged within these prisons of flesh. It was in the wisdom of the ancients I discovered the means to transcend our limits, a method to transform one's vessel and command ever grander magics. Oh my. The price to be paid, however, was a costly one. Restructuring my body required years upon years spent in arcane slumber.
And was it worth it to surrender that which makes you mortal?
I freed myself from my chains. I now command energies greater than any found in the black, or the white, or the red. The Crimson Duelists were merely my first step towards greatness, noble sacrifices for a greater cause.
You damnable fiend!
Oh. My art is unfettered by weak mind taboos. You cannot best me with your feeble red magics.
Never once did I lose a duel to you. This day will be no different.
You always were the better fighter. I barely succeeded in giving you a scratch. But a single scratch is all I need. You see, as a consequence of my transformation, my strength lies not in harming your body, but in draining your spirit. Once I've wounded you, your life force belongs to me.
You!
Run, no! Uh-oh. Well, well, you yet draw breath. But not for long. I shall send you to Thal's realm with the answer to your question, my reason for joining the Empire. My new form allows me to wield spells of magnitude denied to ordinary mortals, but I must feed. If I fail to consume sufficient life energies, then I'm afflicted with a terrible hunger. My work as an assassin provides me with fresh prey and an ideal environment within which to pursue my research. I am eternally grateful to Xenos for his rare and generous understanding. Man, he's like a vampire mage. You speak of achievements, but the constraints of red magic offered naught but frustration. Now, after 2 decades of futile resistance, is your struggle finally over?
My friends, you must flee.
This is far from over. Students of red magic, are you? Come then, show me how you resist the advent of your own destruction. Cool. Finish off the little ones first. So he's wounded us. Is it game over now? How does this work? Game over? Frickin' even Arya can charge in before we can. It's depressing. Black blood. Yeah, very vampire sounding, alright. Sorry, Arya. Not bad. I wonder if we have to heal Arya. Uh-oh. This is bad. Ow! Ouch! Wait, how do I stop getting branded? The heck? I guess, is it just heal myself? I guess just heal myself to full is the only thing we can really do. Yeah, that actually didn't hurt that time. Oh, weird. Try to heal her too. Oh, we need to keep him away from Arya. I see. Makes sense. The void fire was vulnerable. I'm afraid so. Alright, we've almost got him. We got him. Boom. Not too bad. Not too bad. But first time we ever had to use for cure, though. I could easily see not healing Arya, because like you rarely have to heal NPCs, and then she would die and fail the duty.
My comrades, you're champions of the red.
Zarun, you mustn't try to move.
I'm not dead yet, lass. Although it was nice of you that you thought to avenge me.
You always heal NPCs?
What a miserable pair we make, the last of the Crimson Duelists, staining the ground scarlet with our blood. I cannot even claim this final vengeance as mine. That honor goes to my students. Ah, there lies the difference between you and me, Lambar. Your puppets follow your commands without question, but they'll not carry on your legacy after you're gone.
Is that what 20 years of struggle has taught you? I admit the sense of justice with which you infect others has delivered you victory. On this day, at least. Was he gonna escape? But the fates are known for their spiteful twist of fortune. Take this Arya of yours. I'm fine. It was a trying battle is all. Will this be the injustice which breaks you? A pity I will miss your suffering. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
Lambar knew something, and it seemed to amuse him. Are you truly alright?
I feel much recovered, honestly. We should return to Revenant's Toll. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's not good. Okay, I think there do be another twist awaiting us. Methinks. Oh, targeting NPCs to heal them is quite difficult if you're on a controller. It's the one thing that's hard. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I could imagine that could be kind of tricky. Because what, like with the controller, you can sort of cycle through your party interface quite easily, right? But if they're not technically in your party, it could be quite challenging.
It's still an effort to remain upright, but I believe I'll live. Seeing how you countered that technique which failed me was a proud moment indeed. You and Arya make a fine team. I expect the deputy president will be along shortly.
You have my thanks. Had you not uncovered this plot, I'd almost certainly be dead by now. It's quite a sobering thought.
'Tis Nubkeks and Arya who most deserve your gratitude. I was busy bleeding to death whilst the two of them vanquished the assassin's master.
Is that so? Well then, feel free to send the bill for any expenses incurred on this operation to Sid himself.
With Lambar's death, so too this cabal of assassins ceased to plague us. For much of my life, I've lived with failure, the loss of my homeland, my inability to help prevent the calamity, but I choose to fight on in the face of these defeats. It has taken 2 decades to right the wrongs of my past, yet finally have I managed a tangible victory for my home, and for Eorzea. You've made this possible. Thank you, my students, my comrades.
Nice. Stained in scarlet. Boom. Excellent. Magnification. Cool. And that concludes the Red Mage quest for Heaven's Word. Okay, and we've done that stuff. Alright, very, very cool. Red on arrival. Nice. So that's what magnification looks like. Cool. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Ooh, she's gonna have new armor. Interesting. The color of her hair. Oh. Oh, could she be related to this guy? I wonder. Oh dear, because he did have blonde hair and then it changed. Interesting. None of it matters. Look forward to my life. Ooh, okay. This story could be really cool. This story could be fun. Well, there we go. We got that, that's the Red Mage stuff done. That's really cool so far. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing the rest of the Red Mage stuff. And we'll do that when we get to 70. Yeah, when we get to 70, we will, play through the rest of the Red Mage story here. Figure out where it's gonna go, and then get our Red Mage armor. That'll be sick. I will look forward to that. I'll probably level it up yeah, we'll try some Heaven on High maybe later, but let's flip over and let's go do the White Mage role quest stuff now instead. Let's do the healer role quests, and then maybe undo Heaven on High, and we can finish off Red Mage then shortly after that. Let's do it.